Hey guys, Slammer2, I'm back again. I'm sorry I haven't been on for quite some time. I'm here today to show you how to take apart a PlayStation controller, fix a couple of issues, put it back together, requirements you should use, as in like screwdrivers over here, and yeah, small little faulty issues that you might want to fix if you don't want to give it to somebody to repair it for yourself. By the way, I'm not responsible for anyone who does this and fucks up their own controller. I strongly recommend that you know what you're doing, at least vaguely know what you're doing, or if you've worked with computers before you try it. Anyway, a lot of people have problems with analog sticks. So I'm going to just show you quickly what your problems could be. A lot of the problems some people have is they think that when it goes down here it sticks to the motherboard, and sorry about the shading, it's pretty crap. A lot of people think it sticks to the motherboard. They should trim the lower parts of the analog, thinking that that's the problem. The big problem a lot of people have is it's really just the mechanics inside here that become loose or stiff over time, obviously because you've been moving those analog sticks a lot. So I'm just gonna pause the video and I'll take these analogs off and I'll show you what the mechanics look inside in there. Right. Sorry. Okay, so the analogs have been taken off. I just popped them over here, one over there. And, okay, so if I move this analog stick right here, you can see it goes back and forth. Just like, say you were to take this as a robot's shoulder. But a lot of people, when they're trying to figure out what the problem is with their analog stick, it's actually just to do with the stiffness of the mechanics inside this little box thing here. So what I recommend is some sort of lubricant, maybe WD-40 or any type of lubricant that allows you to just smoothen out the analog and give it that little bit of not to make it sticky or whatever, because the last thing we want is putting the controller back together and the thing still not doing what you want it to do, and then it'll just be a waste of half an hour to an hour. So that's one problem a lot of people have. You can do it on the same with this one. So just get like a spray, just spray around the edges like that, and then you're done. And then there's a piece up here. I'm not going to take it out, but this bit right here, a lot of people have little button problems. So if you press down on the left analog stick or right analog stick or whatever the fuck I don't know, one of those analogs, and you press right, say you want to sprint or you want to shoot, say like Call of Duty or Battlefield or something like that. A lot of people wonder why the buttons kind of spaz out and you throw a grenade or something. It's probably to do with this. Now I'll leave a link in the description to a video which explains exactly what to do for something like this. But the bottom line is, you basically take this piece of plastic off, you just clean it off, get an ear cleaner, you know, one of those little cotton bud things that you put in your ears. Just get one of those, rub it down. A lot of people recommend double-sided sticky tape. So you lift this up, you get the right measurement of the double-sided sticky tape, you slap it down here, you put this back over, and then you're sorted. So basically what it does is it makes the registration of when you're pressing the button quicker than it was before, because obviously this little black piece you see right here, it's actually thicker than before when you put the double-sided sticky tape. So yeah, that's the other problem that people have. Bearing in mind when you're taking this apart, this is actually in here like this. Obviously I'm not going to put it in perfectly, but it sits in like this, and the battery goes right there, and then obviously the analogs on the other side of the controller there, and the buttons are like that. And as for this button here, this is the L2 button, I think. Oh shit. Yeah, there's a little spring. See, it broke on me there. I don't know if you can see that. It broke on me. Fuck you, camera. There we go. So yeah, it's pretty much screwed for that, so I'm gonna have to find a replacement. But it sits in just above this button looking thing here, and that's what the registration goes down here and into the motherboard. So yeah, I don't know if that helped anybody. I hope it did, because I know a lot of people separate their videos with button problems to analog problems to taking it apart. So I thought maybe just slapping it all together, maybe one or two of you will find it interesting, hopefully more than two, but anyway. So yeah, and if you really want to get fancy and you know what you're doing, you can always get the controller. Don't worry, this was already silver or chrome, whatever you want to call it. You can always get the controller, tape up the little pieces that you want to keep safe, and then spray it down a certain color you want. Just go to your local store or Walmart or whatever the hell you guys want to go, your store is, and just spray the hell out of it and give it a different color. Maybe make it orange or some shit, I don't know. One thing I forgot to mention was this is actually held in by a small screw that goes right here. So yeah, I forgot to mention that. It's just over here. Anyway, thanks for watching, guys. I hope that helped some of you out anyway, and I'm sorry I haven't been very active on my channel. I've just had stuff to do. So yeah, thanks for watching, and peace.